welcome back to Chat Chit. We know the series now. We're talking about Carlton this time. What have you got to say, Aiden?
Well, I think last season was almost unexpected, what we saw from them. Obviously, they'd gone 10 years without finals.
So many nights.
So many. And they were, I think were they sitting 15th around
17 or something. Maybe more like round 15.
Round 15, yeah. They were sitting nowhere. The coach was under pressure. Players weren't performing, and suddenly something clicked. They ended up going on a huge win streak, almost pushed themselves into the top four, ended up finishing 5th, and playing a pretty big part in the finals as well. They'll be pretty happy with how their 2023 went in the end, and they'll be hoping to continue that form into 2024. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon they'll be very, very pleased with their season and really hopeful going into this year. There are high hopes for them generally, and they'll be having even higher hopes for themselves because it's well documented that they have a lot of talent on that list. They've got Brownlow medalist of 2 years ago. They have 3 of the Coleman medal winners of the last
5 years.
5 years, yeah. Like they've got a lot of talent going around in that team. It's just about getting it working together. And I want to hear where you have how you see them going this season, and I'll tell you what I think.
Well, this season I've got them, I guess you could say, taking a step back because I've got them finishing in 7th. But I guess in a way, I think they'll still be happy to 2 years in a row finals. The fans will probably be happy with that after missing out on finals for so long, just to see their team being competitive. I think a lot of their games were built on a little bit of momentum, but I think the quality that they have, it's hard to see them really properly dropping out. Looking at the draft picks that they have, the ones they're going to play are pick 22 and 28, so they are pretty high up. Regarding what they got done in the trade period, okay, so they got Elijah Hollins. They're going to link up the brothers. And they got picks 21, 25 from North Melbourne, and they lost Zach Fisher. And Paddy Dow. So not a huge trade period for Carlton, but to be honest, I'm not sure they needed it. I'm interested to know. Well, I know where you had Carlton finishing based on the video we did the other day, but I'm interested to know why you thought that.
Yeah, I have them as the team slipping out of the 8, and I know that they could easily go on to make the 8, but my justification for that is I saw that when they were losing games, you could see why, and when they were winning games, it seemed to be winning games on pure will and effort rather than off of a reliable system. When I look at the teams that I am rating to do well this year, like my top 4, I look at the 2 Sydney teams, Brisbane and Collingwood. Those are all teams where they have a system that they can go back to and they have a plan B. Carlton, I think they try to dominate the ball in the centre. They hope that Charlie Curnow and Harry Mackay can win big balls up top. I don't think they have a very a lot of fluid movement in their forward line. I think it's just get the ball aerial and let those blokes win contests. And if that's not working, I think they struggle.
So you think Carlton are going to drop out of the 8, but Charlie Curnow wins the Coleman again?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he won the Coleman 2 years ago without making the top 8.
But if you just go through their lineup, you have a look. They got Cripps and Walsh, who are electric in the midfield. Wiedering down back. If Mackay gets going, it's huge for them. Curnow up forward. They've got a really strong 22. Can't understand how you can possibly see them dropping out of the top 8. I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout 2024.
We will.
But I'm okay with the call. Don't exactly understand it, but we'll review our picks throughout the season and where we think teams are going to finish. Obviously, I've got Carlton a bit higher than you, and I guess that's it. We'll see you all on the next one. Bye.